Hey everyone, Julio Rodriguez here for Card Player TV, and we're getting set for the Diamonds bracket, where we will have such matches as Vanessa Russo versus Barry Greenstein, Sam Farha versus Antonio Esfandiari, Jennifer Harmon versus Jennifer Tilley, Jerry Yang versus Mike Matisau, Darvin Moon versus Bill Huntress, Andy Block faces off against Annie Duke, Andrew Wilson and Paul Wasika, and finally Gus Hansen will take on Greg Raymer. We caught up with Barry Greenstein and Annie Duke, who had a few words to say before the event began. First, I want to ask Barry, you're playing the runner-up from last year. Do you have any game plan? Did you watch the video from last year?
She can run her up, but she can't hide.
Now, Annie, you're facing the runner-up from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
What about you? Did you go back and do any research?
No, I mean, I've played with Andy before, and I'm just going to feel out how the match is going. And my motivation is what happens after him. So.
Okay.
Oh, you have plans for tonight? Is that what you mean?
No.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
I want to get through him because after that, it's not as hard as Andy.
Now, let's say one of you wins really early. Are you going to sweat the other?
I won't be sweating Annie, but I will try to look at what my next round match might be.
Yeah,
Although
exactly.
it's a little difficult because if I do win, my next round match is on the feature table, so I can't like hang out in the middle here.
Yeah.
Are you guys offended at all that you didn't get the featured matchup this time around?
Relieved. I don't like being on the feature table, and actually, I know Barry doesn't either because we just talked about it.
Yeah, it just shows, here, Vanessa's obviously a beautiful young girl, runner-up last year, GoDaddy girl. I'm sure they really want her on the feature table. It just shows you how much negative I added to that matchup to bring it down enough that we stayed off it, which is fine with me because, frankly, I've made some mistakes I've noticed the last couple of years in televised situations where I should have factored in the guy was on television, so he was doing something a little different or a little more aggressive or bluffed or whatever. I feel it's much better for me to not be on the feature table, so I don't have to calculate that in. I guess if I were a good enough player, I should be able to figure that part of it out too. But I kind of feel fundamentally I'm in good shape in a lot of these matches, and so I'd rather not have that extra wild card thrown in there.
Be sure to keep it locked on cardplayer.com for all the live updates and results for your bracket. I'm Julio Rodriguez for Card Player TV.